All right, Mark Folmer here, TrackTik's Vice President of Security Industry, with the Influencer Series, this time joined by Grégoire Robin.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're talking cybersecurity. Often we talk about physical security. This time we're talking more cyber. So tell me a little bit about the background of your company and how you got into the business, as it were.
Okay, so Cyber Angel, French company, and the idea, like the company was created in 2013, and the idea behind the creations was there was data that was accessible for everyone, and can put in danger the company as a whole. So for instance, at the beginning, our founder were on the weekend trying to go on the dark web to see what it is, and they discovered millions of PayPal addresses.
Just out in the clear, out in the open.
Exactly. And so they wanted to find a way to warn the user that it is dangerous for them. And so this is how they came up with the idea of scanning multiple perimeters to find documentations that can be a plan of the premises, can be your next M&A, can be the travel of your VIP in another country,
information
whatever.
That you would want to keep confidential that was just out accessible.
Exactly, accessible to everyone through internet.
So tell me a little bit about your day-to-day today in terms of threat assessments or threat level, and then just kind of information.
Okay, so depending on the industry we're working on, I mean, the process is the same. We begin to talk to people, we ask them for keywords. So let's say a big company in a big industry, we'll ask them for keywords related to their name of company, name of subsidiary, and then we will scan all our sources to find those documents. And those documents can be really anything. Everything that you're sharing with third parties, such as a local architect, for instance, could be something that we discover and that would bring you back, which can put at risk the whole company, especially when it's as I said, your nice premises that are leaking from a local architect that you hired to build your new offices or a factory or a lab if you're a chemical company, for instance.
And they could be out and accessible. And that's the link really between sort of that cybersecurity, information security, and the physical security piece. Don't tell me how many times and don't tell me who, but have you seen that often? In terms of that sort of leak of information that would really be physical security information?
Yeah, totally. In general, our two main contacts are the CISO, so Chief Information Security Officer, obviously, and the CSO as well, Chief Security Officer. Because in general, the cyber is just a way for CSO to have informations in order to protect better and more the company. Because it can be the plan of a premises, but the things that we found in the past could be as well something related to the airport, something related to the travel of your VP when they go, for instance, in a sensitive country, where we will know, for instance, who will be guarding them, what will be the location where they travel, schedule, etc. And all those things can put, even the biggest entity at risk. And so this is why we're in close collaboration with the CSO. And what we have seen so far, the company where our solutions works the best are the one where the CSO and the CISO works conjointly together because it's a topic that matters for both of them.
Yeah, of course. So that convergence of the two really coming together. And if the CSO assumes that information is confidential, maybe their safeguards will be a little bit down. But if the assumption is that it's out there and people are accessible to it, well, they can prepare a little bit better for it as well.
Exactly.
How have you found the conference so far?
Conference has been really great, especially a lot of different companies from a lot of different countries, all senior people. Amazing.
I've heard over 1,000 people. So thank you very much for joining us for another session of Industry Insights. And thank you very much, Grégoire.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.